and have some new music. So this is some really nice chill music that I like, by a French artist, and I can't pronounce it properly. It's like Nomyn or something. But if you look on Spotify, which is where I originally found him, Quattro liked him, and then obviously I looked him up on Spotify, but I listened to him on Spotify. And if you search for him by his name, which is spelled Nomyn, he's got some really nice songs, and he's very kindly let me have permission to use pretty much all of his music for free in my streams, as long as I obviously credit him. So I am verbally credit him now, and then when I export my videos to YouTube, his links and everything will be in the description. And what I've done is there are a couple of songs that you're not allowed to use because he said that the license is held by another company or something. So I've deliberately not added them, and I've done a Spotify playlist of some of his songs. I've had to remove a few. It's not there's like 2 songs I can't use. I've removed some others though, because he's like done collaboration songs with some other people, and I'm not 100% I'm pretty sure I can use them, but I'm not 100%, so I've just removed them just in case, and only using the ones that have only his name on. So yeah. And if you want to listen to it, I've just put it as Nomyn Chill, and I'm Arayha on Spotify, so you know. But just type it in, Nomyn. I'll write it in the chat just in case anyone's looking for him. So yeah, my comment in the chat, that's how you spell it. Go and have a look. It's got some really nice tunes, really nice chill out music. Definitely recommend, and very grateful that he's letting me use music in my streams and videos and anything I want, pretty much. So yeah. So I just thought I'd pop on for a little bit anyway. Do a little bit more. I really want to get Inktober finished. I know we've got like the rest of the week, but I just want to get it over with. I've got loads of new ideas, new projects I want to do. I wasn't going to come on. I had a bit of a meltdown over the weekend. And
hi.
Quattro's here saying hi.
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 Hello.
Hello.
How you doing? All good.
Good, yeah.
I want one of these.
I was just telling him about that guy's music he's let me use.
Oh, you what? No.
Yeah.
Shit.
He's given me permission to use his music. As long as I credit him, and it's certain songs you're not allowed to because someone else owns the license for it. But yeah.
What's how did you contact him? I need to email
I contacted him directly.
Sweet. Cool. Enjoy.
Thank you. Anyway. I don't think he realised that I was streaming. To be fair, I didn't say I was. I just kind of came on. But yeah. I cannot remember what I was saying. Yeah, so pretty much totally lost my train of thought now. Completely. Can't even remember what I was saying. But yeah, I'm going to be having this music on a lot. I really like it. Let me know if it's too loud. I'll turn it down a little, but I really like it, so we've got it on. And I do have permission to use it. You know, I have like a message from him that I can prove because I know like your streams are checked, and I know obviously when I upload this to YouTube they'll probably check, so I do have permission to use it. You know, I have the license for it. It's fine. if this gets copyrighted, I'm not going to be happy because I do have permission from the artist himself. So yeah. But yeah, I just want to get Inktober over with. Oh, I remember what I was saying now. Yeah, I've got other things I want to be getting on with, and I had a little bit of a meltdown over the weekend. I won't go into details, but yeah, not great. And I was in the mindset of I'm not gonna bother doing any of this anymore. Just really bad. And I've had a day or two just kind of, I'm not great, but yeah, just having a go. Looking at some things I can do, you know, what's realistic, what's not. Got a bit of an idea, and yeah, gonna just start doing it pretty much. One of them is, I mean, obviously I need to get some kind of separate camera set up, because this is just, you know, like you just see my hand all the time. And I'm filming on my phone, so if you want to see me, this is, hold on, what I have to do. Hi. And then obviously, because this is on like the, it's not even the right angle or anything, because this is on like the, I can't even speak, it's been one of them days. Because this is like the selfie camera, I'm looking here at the screen, but you're all down here. So yeah, I need some kind of setup where I have another camera so that I can have both on the screen. So how you see it is like you'll see a little me maybe here on the screen, and then what I'm doing everywhere else. So yeah, plans that I keep looking up here because this is the screen. I'm really sorry, I should be looking here, but I know that I won't. I'll keep looking up here. But yeah, so I'm just gonna, I've got a few plans now that I'm gonna try and do. That's one of them. Being on camera a bit more is another one. Just loads of things, like just trying to boost my confidence a little bit. I'm gonna start the gym at the end of the month. And now I've said it, we have to do it. Me and Quattro are gonna go, just for motivation really, for each other. And now that I've said it on here, I have to be held to that, and you guys can actually help. You guys can help me hold him to it too. So I follow him, so it's Quattro, QUATRAA, I think. So yeah, go follow him and tell him he has to get on it as well, like get on the gym and stick to it, because if he's making me do it, he's gonna do it as well. Yeah, so, but yeah, just hoping that just feel a little bit better. I really want my studio. I almost stopped doing everything, and then I was just kind of like thinking to myself, I do want my studio. I want to make this work, and I know I can do it. I just have little steps that I've got to do to get there, because it's not easy. It's really not easy. And one of the things is, well, a lot of the things are, I mean, I can do what I want to do. I just don't have, you know, the ability to, one, look at the camera properly, and two, to be honest, I don't have the money to get the equipment, which is really sad, and I really want to be earning more so that I can actually get that, because like the end goal is, I just want to earn more so that I can buy my equipment, and I can, you know, get somewhere a little bit better to live, a bit more space. I can actually have a proper area to stream in, but also to do work in. I don't have to go out and work for someone else, because, you know, some of the people are nice, but I really don't like working in a kitchen. And like one of the things is this, like I never had this before I had this kitchen job. Look at my arm, look at all the burns. It's all, I hate it. Honestly, it's not the worst job. There's really nice people. It's not for me. Long term, for the rest of my life, I do not want to work in a kitchen. It's not for me. It's really not for me. I want to be, basically, I want to do my drawings on people and get paid. And talk to people and connect with people and, you know, just do things like, you know, get stuff that I like, live in a place that I like, wear stuff that I like. So that's going to be another thing as well, as I'm going to the gym and actually starting to feel better about myself. Going to be dressing in like nicer, but in things that I like, because it's one thing that before I moved here for years, I mean, if you watch my last stream, you know some of the background. But yeah, I pretty much wasn't allowed growing up to wear anything, like anything that kind of come down past this wasn't allowed. No legs, no arms, none of that, and wasn't allowed to show any of that. Wasn't allowed to really go out. The past relationship was really controlling, so I wasn't able to. I mean, you know how people say, "Oh yeah, you can do what you want," but then, you know, you can't, because they question, well, why are you wearing that? Why do you want to go out? And, you know, they say it to appear like they're being nice, but it was a long time of being put down, pretty much. So yeah, I never really got to. It's hard to explain. I am a different person inside than what people have seen for a long time, and I feel like now, it needs to come out. It needs to come out. And part of it was, you know, I've started getting my tattoos and doing my hair, and getting my piercings and things, and I'm still not there. There's loads of things that, you know, that I like, even just say like clothes. There's loads of clothes that I like, I want to wear, and some of it is obviously, you know, oh, you don't feel like you'll look good in them or something because of, I don't know, like your body or something. But some of it is also, it's just a mental thing of being told no for so long, and I don't know. I'm just tired of it. I really am tired of it. And having the meltdown over the weekend, and thinking after, it's just made me think, well, when am I gonna do it? You know, and I've got this goal that I want to do with my life, and I've started doing stuff on that, and I nearly give that up because of just stupid stuff, really. And, you know, and like I said, we're supposed to be joining the gym at the end of the month, so yeah, now's the time, I guess. Now's the time. If not now, when? You know, if I don't start doing it now, I'll either never do what I want and look how I want and be how I want and who I am really, or I'll just keep this will just keep happening. Oh, I'll do it now, I'll do it now, I'll do it now, or I'll do it soon, and that'll just keep happening until it never happens. So yeah, the gym is the start of the, you know, self-confidence with how I look, and feeling better. And to be honest, right, part of it, I was talking to one of my friends earlier on Instagram, who's still back in Manchester, because I'm actually from Manchester. I know I don't have a really strong Mancunian accent, but I am originally from Manchester. And yeah, just one of the things was, yeah, okay, you want to go to the gym to maybe look a bit better and, you know, tone up and all of that. But, you know, for a lot of us Mancunians, to be fair, it's looking good is a little bit of it, but it's more like you want to feel strong. It's like, I want to know that I can walk down the street, and if anyone starts on me or harasses me or whatever, and I need to defend myself, I can knock them out. And I'm quite happy with that as a goal. I really am. I mean, it doesn't mean I'm going to go around and, you know, beat people up, but it just means that I feel a little bit safer, a little bit more confident, and I know if, you know, it comes to it, I can throw a really good punch. I mean, I used to do martial arts when I was younger. Obviously not kept that up. I really wanted to. I wanted to get into kickboxing, really. But yeah, I got stopped from doing a lot of stuff. But I was on my way to a black belt in jiu-jitsu. I did a little bit of karate. but mainly jiu-jitsu, almost at a black belt, and then obviously got stopped from going. I wanted to try kickboxing, never got to go, but yeah, the gym is just sort of like the starter version. I've been looking around and there are actually a few martial arts places around the area, so maybe when I get a bit fitter I might go back and kick some ass. It would be nice to get back into it again. I used to really enjoy it. It was such a great stress relief, honestly. But yeah, part of my gym motivation is to look good and feel good and all of that usual stuff, but also to feel a bit safer. It doesn't mean, obviously, if someone attacks me that I will be able to defend myself. You don't know, they could have a weapon, but and it doesn't mean that you want to feel that strong that you walk around and you're cocky and, you know, oh, I can do what I want. No, it just a bit of a confidence boost, and just knowing that, you know what, you're not as weak as you look. Someone, if you need to, you can at least shock someone enough that you might be able to get away, you know. Leave them a mark to remember so they don't try and attack you again. I don't know, but yeah, a lot of us Mancunians, yeah, we don't really do it to look pretty. We do it to win if we get attacked, pretty much. Yeah, but yeah, also honestly, another part of my motivation is, I think that, you know, if I go and work out at the gym, I can just indulge a little bit more because I've already worked those calories off, so I can just do something like this, eat these, and be like, well, I've already worked it off in the gym, I've, you know, made space for that. I was going to say not really, but yeah, that is actually genuinely part of it as well. But yeah, just, yeah, start feeling a bit better. Just being how I want to be, and with that as well, I've been here chatting and I haven't actually shown you. My hair was, well, it was like washed out with like long roots. I think the last time that I came on camera, I can't remember. I don't think it's even on Twitch anymore. I think it's on my YouTube. But my hair was down. I think it was when I first put this little like backdrop up, which I need a spookier one. Like, I just put my little bat. I have this above my bed normally, this little bat paper. What's it called? I don't know, like, I can't remember the name of it. It's just like a little wall decoration. But yeah, I want to get some more spooky stuff, but I put like my spooky fabric at the back of my desk with my glowing spider and everything, and I was going to put that behind me, but honestly I really couldn't be bothered. I just wanted to get on and say hi, so yeah, maybe next time, maybe I'll put a bit more effort in. I don't know, maybe I will, maybe I won't, who knows. To be fair, a lot of my stuff is still back at my mum's place in Manchester. I've got these really amazing, like, they're like two of them, stacked skulls that have got like a candle holder on top, and they've got like multicolored drips going down. They're like black skulls with multicolored drips. Now I was going to repaint it just like with red or something, but I never got around to it before I moved. But yeah, I want to get them. There's loads of stuff that I want to get. My room was basically, I'll have to post a picture of it on my Instagram if I can actually find any old pictures, but it was basically like a mixture between hippie sort of plant room and goth. There was no sort of, there was nothing else. It was basically like the back wall was, I just did myself, it was like turquoise sort of gradient, sort of brush stroke, dry brush sort of wall. I had plants everywhere, I had crystals everywhere, candles everywhere, and then literally just thrown into that I'd have things like my little bird skull here, but big stuff, you know, and it'd just be like goth stuff mixed in, so like hippie goth. I don't know if that's a thing, but that's what my room was like. And then I would just dress the majority of the time, not overly, not how I wanted to be. I like a lot of over the top stuff, but obviously I've never, oh thank you, It's gone quite green, and I miss my roots. I don't know if you can see it on camera. Can you see the blue in it? Hopefully you can see it. But it looks really dark in here. But if you go on my Instagram, I took a photo on my way to work, and I had to put a hat on because it was glowing. And then this colour that I've put on is actually like UV reactive. So I will literally, if I go out to a nightclub, which I'd like to do soon because that would be really nice to actually go out, because that's another thing that I wasn't allowed to do growing up. I never got to go to festivals. I never got this. I sound so pathetic, I know, but whatever. It's true. I never got to go to festivals. I never got to go to gigs. Wasn't really allowed to go to nightclubs. Like if it was someone's birthday and I got invited out, like a cousin or something, I was allowed to kind of go, but like relatives would all be there. I never had a big group of friends that I could go out clubbing with. I didn't do that whole thing. Didn't go on like a girls' holiday. The closest thing I went on was my cousin's hen party weekend to Benidorm, and honestly, it was alright, but I didn't really know anyone apart from my cousin and my two cousins and my auntie, and then they had like their people that they knew. Oh, thank you. Yeah, go and look on my Instagram. There's a picture of my hair during the day, and it just glows. In fact, I re-looked back at that picture I posted. It's on my stories, and it honestly, even the photograph doesn't show how bright it is, and it looks a lot brighter than this. And then, like I said, this glows. It's UV reactive, it glows. And I tested it, and it glows. So if I go to a nightclub, like, no one is losing me. I will never get lost in a nightclub, ever. Well, not ever again, because I've not really gone in them, but I will never get lost in a nightclub. Whoever I'm with, they can never lose me, because they just have to look for this little 5-foot mass of green glowing hair bobbing around. And then that'll be me. That'll be where I am. So yeah, but yeah, this hen weekend to Benidorm was quite the experience. I'd never been on a plane before. Absolutely don't like it. I want to go other places in the future, so I know I've got to get over this little fear of flying. But I really do. I'm fine with heights. I'm absolutely fine with heights. Do not like the airplane. Don't like the idea of being enclosed in, and no one explained the process of it to me. So kind of when it started, sort of the turbulence and the juttering, and obviously taking off, and that the pressure change in your wrist. No one told me any of that. Absolutely terrified me. So yeah, I want to go other places in the future, but I am not sure about going on a plane. But I want to as well, because I want to be able to do it. But yeah, we had a weekend in Benidorm, and we went. If anyone's ever I never watched this TV show called Benidorm, and I never watched it. And I got told that there's a character in it called Sticky Vicky. And I'm not really going to say that much because it was kind of disgusting. But pretty much the gist of it is, she was there. On this hen weekend, there's this particular like bar that she goes in, and she does a performance, and her performance is hiding things like wine bottles in areas that they shouldn't be, and that was disturbing enough watching, turning around with a drink and seeing that happen, not knowing what was going on, seeing that disappear somewhere I didn't want to see. That was disturbing enough. And then she retrieved it and opened it and poured drinks for people, and it was, yeah, I'm not going back there. That was just, I mean, it's funny. It was funny, but I've never forgotten it. So let's put it that way. I've never forgotten it. I never will forget it. And yeah, I still haven't bothered watching the show. I don't think I ever will. Not if I have to see more of that. So yeah, I'm not prude or anything, but that was just, when you're not expecting it and you've had a few drinks and you're all in fancy dress, you know, and you're drinking out of, how can I put this so that when I upload this to YouTube, it's not going to get top of it flagged. Certain shapes that, if you imagine on a hen party, are very popular. Certain male shapes. You're drinking out of like plastic glasses or straws and things. You turn around and, you know, okay, you're all having a laugh, and then you see that on full display. Yeah. It was it's extremely cringy. Oh, a party boat. Like a luxury yacht or a dodgy boat. Hopefully the luxury yacht and it's really nice and everything. But yeah, it was really cringy. People were taking pictures and everything, selfies while she was doing it. I just took my little plastic drink and turned away because it was disgusting. Because it wasn't clean either, and it wasn't the only thing she had there. There had been things before the wine bottle that came out after that I didn't know were there, and she was giving away to people. So yeah, really didn't want to touch any of that. Thanks. If it's a trick I'm keen on ever, I'll learn it myself. I really don't want to need. I really don't want to need it off someone else. No. So yeah, that's the closest thing I've had to like a girls' holiday. So yeah, need to start doing everything now, pretty much, because I'm in my 30s and I'm getting bored. I need to do stuff that I've always wanted to do and be how I've always wanted to be and how I am. And yeah, back in Manchester, I don't speak to the people now, but if you could speak to them, they would all tell you pretty much that I wore a lot of grey, which ironically I'm wearing now, but this is because I took a photo in this earlier, and it's really comfy, and I just, why not? I want to wear it. But yeah, I would wear a lot of black, a lot of grey, not so many colours. Obviously back then my hair wasn't coloured because I'd done little bits, but I wasn't really allowed. And then when I was on my own, I started doing little bits, but wasn't comfortable with it. But yeah, I had to. It was always like jeans and a t-shirt. I ended up with the people around me always having to wear jeans and a t-shirt, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I'm one of them people that wanted to wear a massive dress and run around everywhere, you know? Like you would have in a stately home and that kind of a thing. And yeah, there's so many, like I want to wear a cloak that they have, you know, like in winter, I want one of them big dramatic cloaks, you know, like off, what was that advert? Scottish Widows. That, yeah, I love stuff like that. I quite happily wear that walking around the street. But yeah, I'm just gonna pretty much just be prepared because I'm gonna start doing that now. Not right now, but you know, from this point on, I'm just gonna start, you know, hopefully coming on stream a bit more, wearing a bit more colour and whatever I want to do, different clothes, going to the gym, doing all that, you know, fighting for this. Yeah, I'm just gonna start doing it because, you know, I need to do something, and I also I don't know, I've got things I want to do in my life, and yeah, so let's see what you said. I've just been blabbering away, and then this little like chat's been coming on. I'm like, what does that say? What does that say? Oh, I also found my glasses, by the way. Do you want to see? I mean, it probably reflects off the light, so yeah, sorry. These are my glasses. Oh, sorry. I think I've smudged them. Right. Well, I'm cleaning and we'll see what you've said. Guess people are into that kind of stuff. Yeah. They were really into it, yeah. People were giving me the eye today. I was wearing my pink shorts with flowers on them. Why not? Maybe they liked them. Maybe they wondered where they were from. I've had that before. It was actually when I had my hair before I did my roots, when it was really washed out. I had 3 colours in, and a woman, as I was walking back from town, she just kind of like Oh, hi! Yeah, we do. We give ice to everyone. Yeah, these are my glasses. Hold on. What do you think? Sorry, it's reflecting. That's why I didn't put them on before. But you can see. If I go like that, you can kind of see. But yeah, these are my glasses. I'm short-sighted. So yeah. Now I can see you without having to go. Oh, thank you. I don't know if I keep wearing them though. Is it annoying that it's reflecting? It's annoying me. All I can see is little lights. I've got like a tint on them because I get migraines a lot. So I've got like the blue. You know, you can put like on your phone. My phone screen. They always complain about my phone screen because I show them something and I have like the blue light filter on it, so it looks really yellow all the time. But I get eye strain otherwise, and when I get eye strain I get migraines. So like these have got like a tint on them, so that's probably why they look a bit blue. It's the same thing. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, this woman, she shouted out to me. She was staring at me. She got out of a car and I was thinking, what's going on? And she just shouted over to me and I thought, oh no. I don't want to be heckled in the street. I've not done it. I had my shopping with me and I was just walking back, and Quattro were there as well, but he'd already started sort of crossing up because we'd just gone and got a load of food and everything. And then yeah, she just shouted out to me, oh, I love your hair, and it was all faded and kind of not great looking. She said, I love your hair, I love the colours. So yeah, maybe they were like looking at you because they actually liked what you were wearing, you know. But yeah, maybe. But yeah, I did do my hair and it's gone very green. But if you want to see how bright it is, have a look on my Instagram. This what looks blue, that apparently was supposed to be purple according to the colour. It's supposed to be purple and it's gone blue. So yeah. Oh well. Because I was kind of hoping that it'd go the green I had before it originally faded, which was kind of like, it wasn't as bright, and it looks like it does on camera now, a little bit darker, or it did do, but not how this looks in natural daylight, which is kind of like this kind of colour. But yeah, I wanted it to go like that and to have what has now gone blue purple, and I thought like green and purple would be kind of nice Halloweeny colours, but yeah, it didn't work out. So now I am this and dark blue. Yeah, I have two on. One of them is to sort of like highlight where I'm drawing, but at the moment it's just blinding me. And the other one is like a big ring light that's it just keeps the room kind of lit up enough so I can see without having to have the main light on. But I've put sort of tissue paper in front of it so it's softer, that one. This one that's reflecting is the one that I use over my drawing, because if I turn it off, which one is it? I think it is this one. If I turn it off, that's what it looks like. So like this reflecting now is the big ring light. The one that I have tissue paper in front of, and I just kind of, so like this one here, if you look in the reflection, the kind of big blue one is the ring light that's sort of lighting the room up, and then this little kind of green one is the one that I use for and now I've just put a smear on my glasses, that I use for over my drawings. Yeah, I mean I can change that one actually. I have the lights a bit more yellow because I get eye strain, so like more yellow light's easier for me to sort of work with. But the one that is the main one, I guess, lighting my face up at the moment because it's over the desk area for my drawing. That one I try and have more as a white light so that it shows the colours on the drawing a bit better, sort of more like natural light. I can change it, but let me just see. I can change it. See, that's kind of like a cooler one. And then that's the yellow. I can turn it down a little, but yeah. I try to have more sort of daylight, because otherwise the colours, it doesn't matter if, I guess if I'm just doing like black ink or whatever, but if I'm adding colours, they look a bit off. I can do a red and think that it's a nice light red and it'll be an orange or something. But yeah. But I'm not normally on camera. I'm not. You normally see what I'm drawing. You don't normally see me, so yeah. I don't know. I just thought I'd come on today, so yeah. What do you think of the music as well, by the way? This is All That Guy. Yeah, the one that, if you look in the reflections, this big one at the bottom that looks purple, that's the big ring light, and then the little one, the little circle, is the light that goes over, the one that I've just turned yellow that goes over the drawing. But yeah. Hi. Oh, thanks. It is kind of really green. It's really, really green. It looks darker. It looks darker on camera than it is in reality. Like I just said before, it's kind of like this in daylight. It's so green that I had to wear a hat to walk to work, because I walked past a big tattoo studio as well, and they were just kind of staring, and I don't know, it was a bit too attention grabbing, because I wasn't prepared for it to go that bright. It looks really cool though. It does look really cool. Oh, cool. I don't know, it just makes people happy. Yeah. Some people just like doing it. I mean, my hair was blue before, and I felt like it washed me out a bit, so I've gone for, it sounds weird, but green is a warmer colour than blue because it has the yellow tones in it. And I used to hate green growing up. Like, you wouldn't think that now. I hated green. I hated the colour. I wouldn't have anything green. And now I can't get enough of green, but yeah, don't know. I don't know why people get tattoos, piercings, colour their hair. I mean, some people think, oh, it's because they want to stand out and they want attention, and I think it's just because, I don't know, people just see stuff and they like it, and you know, like why do you go into a shop and you buy something? Because you like it, you know. Why do you like it? Do you like the colour? Do you like what it is? You don't know, you just like what you like. You can't help that. But yeah. Well, don't know about that. I don't really want to get into that kind of stuff on my stream. I have been fully vaccinated. Did I enjoy it? No. Do I think that it's dumb that you can be fully vaccinated, still get COVID, and still be allowed to go into work, or expected to go into work, and that it's okay that you're carrying it and can pass it on to people, but it's because you're fully vaccinated, even though you've possibly still caught it being fully vaccinated, it's fine, you know, you can still come into work, but if you're not fully vaccinated, you can't for the same circumstance. Do I think that's dumb? Yeah, I do think that's dumb, but yeah. I think it's not a cure, obviously, but yeah. I don't really have much to I mean, I do have a lot to say, but I'm not going to say it on my stream because I don't want to get all worked up about it. Okay, see you in a bit. Yeah, it's not scary. It's not scary getting it. I mean, is it your first one? Like, is it obviously, I mean, where are you from as well? Because over here, I don't know if you're from the UK. Banned on the first green hair stream. USA. But yeah, oh, I don't know what it's like over there, but in the UK you have to have two and I had the Pfizer one, and yeah, it's, to me, it wasn't as bad as what people were saying. Yeah, it's just don't know, everyone was just trying to, like, horror stories. Oh, it hurts so much and you can't feel your arm, you get so much pain, and it's not. But yeah, it's not that bad, but I'm not really getting into it on the stream because it's not a political stream. It's a I'm chatting about daily stuff, and I'm supposed to be drawing stream. So yeah, I should really do some drawing. But do I stay on camera, or do I put the drawing on camera? Also, I got this. This is really nice. Thoughts on wedges. Thoughts on wedges. What are your thoughts on wedges? They're not very comfortable, are they? Well, you never said that. But yeah, I am going to be doing a lot more of what I said earlier. Well, shame you don't know me, innit? I don't really care what you think, to be honest. I've had too much of that in my life to really care. I can't find the pen that I need. Yeah, I am actually supposed to be finishing this Inktober drawing flash sheet, but yeah. Yeah, that pretty much. I don't even know what day I've got up to. What day are we on now? 26. Let me see what it's supposed to be. Connect. Oh yeah, no, I've not done that one. What I've done is I've got a flash sheet. The idea of it was like to do Inktober, and because obviously I'm learning tattooing and everything, I just thought I'll just do little designs as a flash sheet instead of big pieces. Just stuff that you could just have tattooed possibly. And I was doing it in order, and then the last time that was on, I decided I just sketched out a few ideas where I wanted them, some rough, some just need going over with, some of them are just, I'm not even drawn properly yet. And yeah, I kind of haven't been back on or continued it, and I really want to get it finished now because I have, let me just switch the camera and then I can show you. 1 second. Right, so you can kind of see, this is why I need to get a second camera as well, so you can actually, I can have both things up at the same time, but you can kind of see some of the stuff that I've already done. But do you see this lady here? Like my next sort of series of designs, I want to do a load of like kind of designs like that, like this lady. So I really want to get on to doing that, and I can't do it until I've finished Inktober, so. And I don't know if I can be bothered. I'm not going to do it in order, I'm just going to do whichever I want. There were just some other ideas. I'm going to do this one, which was supposedly 2 days ago, so it should be done anyway, which was Extinct, which it actually says that in Italian. But yeah, I'm just, this is what I came on to actually do this, but I just started chatting instead and just showing people my hair and drinking coffee. But yeah, that's what I do. I intend to do drawings and stuff, and then I just end up just blabbering on. So yeah. I didn't know I'd had a thing. There we go. So what's everyone been up to then? You've heard me just like blabbering away and everything. But you can expect to see me on stream more. You know, and not just talking and doing it that way. Because honestly, right, opinions, okay, I like both. And like I said, I want to get a camera to do this and also like me be on the stream as well. Is it boring that you just see my hands drawing? Is that boring? I'd love some feedback. Because I kind of think it is and it isn't at the same time. And, you know, who better to ask than, you know, people that are watching? Is it boring? Is it okay? You know, should I be on the camera a bit more? Which I'm planning to do anyway. So that's going to happen anyway. But yeah, just I'd like some feedback. It'd be really cool. Ah, okay. Because what happens is, obviously, I'll be drawing and then I'll just start chatting because someone will say something and we'll get on a topic of conversation. And then this will be what happens. And the screen will just look like that for a while I'm talking. So obviously, if people aren't listening, they can't really see anything. And then when I share my videos, obviously, like, it's only what you're seeing. It's none of the chat and everything is shared. So I don't know. I want to be on more, but I also want to show what I'm doing, which is, I don't know, I need to get a camera and everything sorted so I can do both. If anyone's got a recommendation for one as like a starter camera to do that with, that'd be pretty cool. Because I can't get too much at the moment, but if anyone's got a recommendation of like a really good quality one for streaming with, that's not really expensive so that I can get it maybe a bit sooner. Because it's not really this setup of how to do it, it's just getting the equipment for it. And then, yeah, if you can hear anyone in the background, that's Quattro in the next room. He gets very excited. He plays Final Fantasy XIV. And he keeps trying to get me to play it. And he's trying to win me over because apparently, because I did play Animal Crossing for a while, apparently they've got this thing coming where you can have your own island and you can kind of, I don't know, like farm on it or something, or have it as, like, I know you can have houses on there, but you can have your own island that has all your stuff in it and everything, but yeah. Well, I'm filming on my phone at the moment, which is fine, I guess. It's not the highest quality or anything, but it's not the latest phone anyway. I mean, I could upgrade, but I'm trying to just save up at the moment. But yeah. I just need like a little camera, just something a little extra. I've got a webcam on my laptop, but it's not great. It's really bad actually, so, because it's not a new laptop because I never really used it. I had it for ages and I've never really used it apart from recently. It started when I had to keep applying for jobs, and then now this is giving it the most use. But yeah, I really need to get like a little camera or something, so that I can be on stream and you can see what I'm doing, but also I can chat and interact a bit more, because I don't like having to choose between the two, to be honest. And it's awkward as well, because if I want to chat with you again and actually be on camera, I've got to then switch to like the forward facing camera and then readjust everything, so it just looks really awkward. It's just not the best, is it really? Also, because I can't really see the chat too much when I'm drawing, I miss things that I said. So what I'm going to do is come back on for a little bit, try and move you back if I can, so that I can kind of see you. Oh, it's a bit wonky. This is what I mean, I need two different things set up, so I can kind of see you and then I can kind of draw at the same time, but you just can't see what I'm drawing, unfortunately for you. But then I guess I can keep showing you now and then or whatever, or I'll take photos from my Instagram and you guys can look at it there. Wow, it just went all over my dress. Great. Lovely. But yeah, don't know really. I was going to chat about loads of other stuff and I've completely forgotten half of it now. What I've been up to and some ideas and everything to do. Oh yeah, one of them was I was saying that I wanted to start wearing some other clothes that I've been wanting to wear for ages. See, I can't see what I look like. I always lean in to draw and I don't know. I'm probably going to look really weird now because just concentrating on drawing. Oh, listen to this song. This is my favourite one that he's done. It's called Nocturne. I'm drawing a bone for day 24 or whatever it was that was extinct, and it says extinct in Italian, but the female version because I'm obviously female. And I guess this is a female bone now? I don't know. I really like this song. I'm so happy that he's given me permission to use him. It's so anonymous as well. Like I went looking on his Instagram, which is where I contacted him, and he just there's like, it's just the only pictures of him in silhouette. You can't even see his face. Like this French guy that is just mysterious, that does music that I really love. It was so nice to let me do it as well. This isn't a white pencil, by the way, it's actually an eraser. Hello! You finished your game now? I'm sort of deciding whether I should be on camera or my drawing. I also need to get an actual camera because this is on my phone, so that I can do both at once. A bit like what you do. You can maybe message me some recommendations and help me find something like budget friendly just to begin with. Cool. I was gonna watch for longer, but yeah, I wanted to come on as well because I needed to. But yeah, you've missed like the beginning of the stream, so if you go back and watch it, you'll like hear all the bits. No, maybe not actually. I don't know if some of it's embarrassing. I don't know. You can do. I can't stop you. But yeah, just chatting about some of the things like going to the gym and strange. How do I put it? I went on my cousin's hen party weekend to Benidorm, and if you've ever seen the show Benidorm, you will have heard of Sticky Vicky. We saw Sticky Vicky and we saw what she hid and uncovered, and it was disgusting. So I was talking about all of that. Oh, I am as well. I pretty much never really ever went on Twitch until I started coming on here. Yeah, and I got pestered to come on, so that's why I started doing this. I pretty much know nothing, but you know, I don't care. I really don't care. But yeah, I'm just trying to. I'll just show you guys this way. It'll be back to front, but whatever. I'm trying to finish Inktober. I've just done this one here, the Extinct Bone, which I like. I may have to tattoo that on myself, like a version of it. I quite like that. Yeah, I'm just catching up, inking some things in, and really wanting to get this finished because I want to move on to my next project, which I don't know if you know or if any of you guys like saw earlier. This one here. The idea of this is a flash sheet, so you could pick any of them and just have them tattooed. They're like little mini designs. So I'm doing that kind of an idea, but with ladies. And I want to get onto that because I think it'd be a really cool project, and I've not done that, but I've been wanting to do it for ages. So yeah, I'm getting tired of doing Inktober now because I want to get on with drawing this because I've got so many good ideas for it, and I have to finish a project. I never finish projects properly. I need to finish one at least. I've only got 6 designs. Well done. 6 designs, I think. 6 or 7 designs. Possibly, yeah, 6 or 7 designs, something like that. Oh, hello. I have not seen you on my stream since my first one? Where have you been? Oh yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, anyone who wants any designs doing. I might not have my equipment. I mean, I can tattoo at the moment, but it's all done by hand. So I am saving up to get my equipment. So once I'm actually there with the equipment and everything and get my studio and everything, well, before I get my studio, I'll probably rent like a small room or something somewhere. But yeah, I'll be able to do them properly on people eventually. But yeah, I can do designs now. I can hand draw designs now. Yeah, you know, if you got an idea and you want it done, you know, I could do it as a commission now, and actually it will help me out a lot because that means that I can put that money towards getting my equipment, because I'm just pretty much trying to save everything so I can put that money towards my equipment and actually get tattooing properly faster. So yeah, give me your commissions, help me out. I really need to get on with it. I've been on others. Oh, I thought you'd support me. Yeah, I've been working a lot as well. Oh, cool. I think I'll wait until I have my actual equipment first, because I'm not comfortable doing it by hand on other people. I do it on myself, fine. I'm not really comfortable doing it by hand on other people at the moment. Also, it takes a lot longer, so yeah. Oh, what? So wait, you've been like catch up watching old streams, but you've not been here. I'm glad you've come on now, though. That'd be good. Oh, hi. Oh, Poland. That's so cool. I'm good, thank you. Yeah, I'm learning at the moment. I've been wanting to do it for a while. I'm trying to save up to get my equipment. I want to get one of the wireless rotary tattoo pens because it's the closest to just drawing how I normally do. I have used tattoo equipment before, but yeah, I prefer to have something like that. But they're not cheap, they're expensive, so rather than buy lots of little cheaper ones and, you know, get good at something that I'm not going to continue to use, I'm saving up to get something that I will keep and get good at using it, so I actually have better results. Yeah, so I'm just doing that at the moment, practicing doing designs. Here are a few from Inktober. I've got loads more on my Instagram. I post a lot of more stuff on my Instagram than I come on here. And yeah, the goal in the future is to open my own studio one day. So yeah, that's kind of why I'm here. Yeah, you need really good equipment, really good quality. Yeah, there's no point. I mean, yeah, okay, I could go online, probably now and just buy like a really cheap one. And yeah, I mean I would never use like the cheaper inks because, well, you don't know what's in them, and yeah, just no. don't bother. But I could buy some really cheap stuff now, yeah, but they're not good quality, they're not gonna last, they're not gonna give good results. If I'm gonna be tattooing people, you know, I want to do the best that I can so that they have the best that I can do on them and they're happy with it. So yeah, I'm saving up to get proper equipment to do a better job, because why get cheap shoddy stuff that's not going to do a good job? What's the point? How's that going to help me build a reputation as a tattooist to open my own studio and have clients if I'm just trying my best with like my, you know, my ability to sort of create this on their skin, but the equipment I'm using is rubbish, so it's not coming out well? What's the point? I may as well wait and get something that's worth it. Yeah. So are you learning tattooing as well? You could come and work in my studio one day. I do have a few brands that I've got my eye on, because even though I like really dark stuff, I do like some really, obviously, bright coloured things as well, and I like the idea of mixing some of it together. And some of the brands that I've seen from some Italian artists that I follow use them, and they are really nice, bright colours. So mixing that together with like dark gothic things, I am definitely, so I'm saving up to get basically my tattoo, people call them tattoo guns. They're not guns, they're pens or machines, they're not guns, but people call them tattoo guns. So like, I'm getting my tattoo equipment saved up for, but then there's loads of other things, you know, with that. There's, depending on if you're using needles or cartridges, you've got, which is basically needles in ready to use little packets that you can just clip into your machine. So like, kind of the same thing, but just set up different. You've got your machine, you've got all your, you know, your needles, you've got all your sanitizing equipment, you've got obviously all your inks and everything, your pre and post care, all sorts of stuff. And then not to mention like where you're doing it, if you're renting a space out and everything. So yeah, it's not cheap. It's really not cheap. That's why some tattoos cost quite a bit, because, you know, people put a lot of time and effort into their work, and, you know, invest in good things, and they need to be paid for. So yeah, let's see. I can't even see, like, I've got my glasses on. I'm just like trying to squint and see. Oh yeah, I do my own as well. I did these. I've got other ones as well. Like, I did them over my fingers. I already had my fingers done, but I added more dots to them, and I added these. I went over this. I added this. It's like a pinky promise kind of little red ribbon. The only thing is though, because of working in the kitchen, I ended up having to go in the pot wash, and it just kind of like right at the beginning of it healing just ruined it. So I need to go over that. I've got a soot sprite here that I did myself. I've got a teeny little calcifer that's still healing. Yeah, I plan to do loads. I'll practice on myself first, and then when I get my machine, I've got fake skin to practice on, but obviously I'm gonna be tattooing myself before I got anywhere near anyone else. So yeah, like, I'm gonna get used to using it and give myself all the shoddy sort of shaky lines. I can correct it later, it's fine, you know. I don't care of myself. I can't see, like, I'm gonna have to scroll up the chat, sorry. Right, let me just catch up. Oh my god, I've missed so much. Yes, I do love drawing. I've always drawn. So I'm just like blocking the camera with my finger. Yeah, I have drawn like all my life. I normally like realism, but I've been trying to, as I've been learning to design for tattoos, you have to do them kind of differently. So I've been trying to simplify things, but art pieces I like to do realism. I've been drawing since before I could write. Like, fun fact, the first thing that I ever drew was a mermaid, and that was in primary school in the, not the reception, which is just the year after nursery. It's like the first kind of proper primary school year. Year one, I think it was. Yeah. Don't have the picture now, obviously, but I remember doing that. So yeah, I love drawing. I've always drawn. It's just me. It's what I've always done in one way or another. Sorry, my finger's in the way. It's because you're down here. Try and do it this way. It just shakes everything. When I come visit, I'll show you some bits I'd love you to stylize for me. Yeah, you can send me some photos as well, and I can just sort of like do some mock-up drawings too. And I know I said I'd show you around, but I also haven't had time to actually learn where everything is around here, so I'll be kind of learning as well, so we can kind of have a look around. I know a few places, but yeah, there's some places I've passed that I want to go in, so maybe we can go in them. But yeah, that'd be cool. Sorry, I'm just catching up. Yeah, your drawings are really nice. I wondered, do you think when you finish training, get equipment and everything, would it be possible to stream doing? Yes, stream doing tattooing. Yes, that's one of the things that I was going to do. Obviously with permission of whoever's getting tattooed at the time. If the client doesn't want it, then, you know, I'm not going to stream it because they don't give permission. Even if it's my work and me doing it, it's their body. So if they're not, you know, if they don't consent to it, then no, I won't stream it. But what I might do is I might show, unless it's a personal to them design that they don't want to share, you know, but they might give me permission to. But, you know, I'll do something with it, but I won't stream actually tattooing a person if they don't say it's okay. Any of the ones I'm doing on myself, I will stream those because I don't care. You guys can see, I don't care. So yeah, if I do any, well, I will be doing, but yeah. So yeah, you can see that. I'll stream it even when I'm learning with my machine and I'm practicing on the fake scale. I'll just stream that. I need to do more of those streams where I'm doing it by hand. So yeah, I do need, instead of just drawing, I do need to actually do more of those. So I will do that. It's just a bit hard for me at the moment with not having a set schedule because my rota for work changes every week. To be honest, I'm finding it difficult to plan when I'm going to do what. But yeah, definitely that is something that I will be doing. So if you keep watching, that is going to be coming up. So let's have a look. And I'll probably like try and do some ones as well where it's not just the tattooing. I'll show you how to set up and, you know, all the routines for things as well. They might be quite useful. Currently blacking out my arm to cover up all the old rubbish ones I have. Oh, you know what? I've always thought that can look really, really cool, but you've got to be so sure that you don't really want much there because it's hard to, you can lighten areas up after, but it's so hard to do that because you've got to pack so much white in and everything to lighten it. And yeah, are you not worried? I know you're saying you're covering up stuff, but are you not worried about blacking out rather than just doing like a normal cover up that you might sort of ruin being able to put something else there in the future, possibly? I'm just interested because obviously I may be asked to do that on someone in the future and I just want to know the thinking for that. Yeah, that'd be cool. You could show me. Such Sprite, yay! Yeah, well, actually, yeah. This arm here that I've actually started doing it on. The guy that did these ones, it's a bit hard to see. You'll see them on my Instagram. But the guy that did these ones, I'm hoping to go back to, so that because I really like his style, and I would do it on myself, but it's really hard to sort of get, you know, the right angles to do certain places on your own body. So I want to design a kind of neo-traditional, like to incorporate these flowers style as well, mixed with Studio Ghibli, some of my favourite characters. So like I want Calcifer here, and then the smoke from him coming up to like lead you up around the arm, mixed in with flowers and other characters and things like that. So yeah, that's gonna happen. Hopefully if he'll do it. If not, I'll have to find someone else. So yeah, but I'm gonna be designing that eventually. Hopefully I want to design that one myself. Oh, okay. I hope you're feeling better soon. Sorry, I'm just seeing it now. I'm trying to catch up. Hopefully, like, if you come back again, it'd be really cool to chat. Hi. Sorry, I just feel really bad that I'm just trying to scroll through now. I know, Ken, that's cool. Like I said, I can get lost. Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah, like, I like sort of exploring places, and since I don't really know the areas, then, you know, we'll find lots of stuff. Give who a discount? What do you mean? Like, do you mean like followers that want work commissioned? I think making a tattoo is a great stream idea, and yeah, your client's permission will be important, but I bet many people will agree. Yeah, they probably will, but I mean, I guess it depends on where they're having tattooed, what area of the body, because it might be, you know, a really personal area that they might not be happy to show, or what they're having tattooed, it might be something like a memorial piece or something really personal to them, or it might not look like that. It might just look like a normal design to someone else, but it might mean something more to the person, and maybe I don't know, maybe they've gone through something or something and they're not comfortable, even though no one else would probably pick up on that. Maybe they wouldn't be comfortable having it on, but I guess a lot of people think it'd be pretty cool, especially if maybe they didn't want to be on the stream like their face. If it was, say, on their arm and you only had like a close-up of that area, you know, maybe, hopefully that'd be pretty cool. I also trying to think of I know it's quite a long way away yet getting a studio, but I've been trying to think of like a name for the studio. I've come up with a few different ideas, but I'm always thinking of like what would be really cool that I can do. So yeah, I'm thinking of all sorts of stuff at the minute, just trying to get. I always try and jump ahead to do stuff and then forget to do the things before. But yeah. Oh, that one that I was watching the other day. Oh, cool. Oh, thanks for coming on. Well, I hope you have a good game. I'll see if I can have a look or something. I'll keep jumping on yours as well. I like watching them. Oh, you mean like when streaming? Yeah, I could do, yeah. But then it'd still be like with their permission anyway. But yeah, that's in the future, but it's definitely something I'd love to do. Thanks for coming on. I'll see you soon. I think I'm caught up now. I've just been finally like scrolling through. I think I'm just caught up. But yeah, that's the plans for the future, is to save a lot of money, earn a lot of money, enough to save up to get my equipment, practice with it loads, because obviously it's a new thing to practice using, isn't it? So I have to, because they're very weighty. I don't know if anyone's actually held a tattoo machine before. Depending on the type that you're using, in general they're really heavy. They're really, really heavy, so you've got to have a really strong wrist, because what they tend to do is when you're using them, and you don't tend to grip them that small, you have to, if you've seen tattoos, they have like these thick bandages on them, and that's because if you're gripping something like this for hours on end, you'll get cramp in your hands. So if you have more of a relaxed grip like that, you can sort of work for longer, and that's why they make the grip larger, is because like it's a more relaxed position for the hand. But imagine you doing that, and then they're usually heavy, so what they'll do is, apart from them like vibrating, so you've got to get used to that, because you try and hold them still and you'll get that feeling all the way down your arm, and it really it makes like your muscles ache after a while. But also they're really heavy at the back, so what happens is you'll be like trying to sort of tattoo, and then this bit will sort of keep wanting to pull you up. So yeah, another reason to go to the gym is to try and like strengthen my wrists and forearm, to, just in preparation for when, and because it's not the cable that really pulls you back, it's the actual machine is heavy. Like pretty much any machine that you use, so obviously some are heavier than others, but that's tends to be the common thing, is the heavy, you sort of fighting the vibration and being pulled back. So yeah, you need to be quite I wouldn't say strong, but like you definitely have to improve the sort of like muscles in this area. Hello? You okay? What's up? Quattro's just come in. Hello. I'm just talking about tattooing. Okay. I'm just reading the messages. Soon I'll get my first tattoo, I think. Then I'm going to be, when I'm going to be in the US, that's going to be in 24 days. I've even an idea what to do. I just need to commission someone to make proper. Well, yeah, if you've got an idea, you can send me a message and, you know, I can get that drawn up or something if you want. If you want to send me images of ideas you want or like where you want it so that you can, you know, I know if it has to be designed sort of a bit more curved to fit a certain area, you can follow me on Instagram and message me on there. It's the same name as on here, miss_Arayha, and then we can have a chat and sort out something if you want. I could probably send you some other images to show you what kind of like style and stuff I can do as well. It just depends what you want, but that'd be cool because then you could take that to your artist and get it done. Are you alright over there? Okay, you just switched everything off. You alright? Yeah, that'd be cool. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, like I said, I like doing commissions for people, and it helps as well because like the money from that, like I don't charge loads, but the money from that I'm putting towards getting equipment, so it's helpful in that way as well. Like you're actually supporting me and helping me on this journey to actually becoming a tattooist and like doing my dream job, and then that income from doing that will actually save towards a studio and you know wherever I end up with the studio, all of that. No, I don't charge loads. I mean, I guess I could charge a lot, but it's just, you know, it's just a little bit just to help. It's just to help towards, you know, keeping in practice for me, and also it's something that I'll have to do when I obviously have a studio and clients, when I have my equipment and everything. So, you know, you have to create pieces for people, so it helps me with the practice that way, and it just gives me a little bit to put to one side to go in like the fund for saving up for my equipment. So, you know, I don't charge loads, but I just charge a little bit. You know, if people want to give me extra or whatever, you know, that's up to you, but it's just helps me as well as giving you something. It helps me with the practice and to save towards the start of doing my dream. So yeah, and it's another thing why I'm on here as well. Like, if anyone ever does want to help, I mean, I'm not going to ask people, you know, for like donations or anything, but if anyone ever did want to do that and help support me, then, you know, I mean, I know I'm not affiliate right now, but like there are other ways that you could help do that. You know, you could help me get to affiliate so that I can just say run ads or whatever, and get subscriptions, or you could, you know, if you wanted to send me anything, you could. I mean, I'm not asking for any help like that. I mean, I do work to get paid for the work, but you know, if you want to, you can. You know, I would never say no, but yeah, anything that I get from any kind of this kind of stuff is being put to one side in like a savings thing, just to try and get my equipment and get started, really. What are you gonna do if I hold you to that? And well, you can't anyway, because what if I ever change it? I have to just do a cover up then, and then I'll have to tattoo it again. Oh, thank you. Yeah, there's another thing that I was talking about on one of my other streams. I think it was the last stream that I did, or the one just before that. I can't remember now. I think it was the last one. But some of the stuff I mentioned at the start of this stream, if you missed it, if you go back and look, and if you look at my previous stream, I think, or the one before, we talked a lot about mental health things. And one of the things that I want to do in the future is to do some kind of charity thing for, you know, just raising some funds for mental health, because I've had a lot of stuff to go through, and obviously a lot of people have, and I don't know, I think maybe just do like an art piece and sort of auction it off, or do some kind of charity thing, like a challenge or something, you know. So I've not, like, if you've got any ideas, that'd be cool to do in the future, but do something like that. Like, definitely when I get my own studio, I'll be trying to do charity things. I don't know like how often I'll be able to do it, because obviously I don't know what position I'll be in, but yeah, I'd like to do things like that, so I could have things like, you know, certain like special days, you know, we donate a percentage of all the little tattoos done on that day, you know, to a certain charity, or have the tattoos themed for the charity, or, you know, something like that. I'd like to do that kind of stuff as well. But yeah, mental health is actually and like domestic stuff is a big thing for me that I'd like to, I mean, I can't help a lot, but maybe I can do something with. And with the stream as well, I was going to try and do it so people could just chat, or people could maybe like message me first, some like a question or something that they want to talk about but want to be anonymous, and I can, you know, they can tell me what is okay to say or not, and maybe just say a scenario, or, you know, what would you guys have done or suggested, and, you know, that kind of stuff. And maybe it'll help people. Maybe if people aren't, you know, confident enough to join in the chat, they might be watching, they might be listening, you know, it might help someone. So yeah, that's another thing I want to do as well. Yeah. I'm going to try and do a lot of things. I'm a bit restricted at the moment, especially with what I can afford to do and my time around my current job. I would like, ideally, I would like to be able to be at home more, so that I've got more time to work on like the tattooing side and everything, to get that up off the ground and get towards the studio faster. But then also it means I can be online a lot more and streaming and connecting with people and doing things like streams that talk about things like that. But at the moment I just can't afford to. I have to work full time, because I don't have any other kind of income, and that means I could just drop my hours at work and have more time to do this. And also my rota, like I said, it changes every week, so it's a little frustrating because I can't set up a kind of semi-regular schedule so that people know when I'm going to be on. I tried to do it, but then my shifts change every week, so I just, it's a bit awkward at the moment. But yeah. No, I tried to set a schedule up. I tried to look in advance, like a week in advance, or what days if they give me off, or what times do I finish, so that I might have time after work, because sometimes I work really late till midnight, so I can't be on in the evenings, and during the day I have other things I have to do as well. So yeah, I tried doing that, but then my rota would change every week, and it would just, I can't, for some reason on Twitch, you can't say have a calendar for the month and just, unless I just don't know how to do it. If anyone does know how to do this, just let me know. You can't have like a calendar for the month and then just pick, you know, the days and say when you're going to be on. It's like, it just gives you like 1 week's worth, and then it's like, say if you say you're going to be on at 7 p.m. on a Wednesday, it'll just set it as every single Wednesday at 7 p.m. and then you might not be able to do that every single week. So yeah, it's difficult. I did try to set up a schedule, but it just didn't work. So I try now on my streams to say when I'm going to be off, or unless they change my rota when I know I've got off. But at the moment now, I only have this Saturday off. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to stream, because I'm supposed to be going out and doing a few things in the afternoon, so if I can come on I will. Other than that, I'm not sure because they've not put next week's rota up yet. Normally I know by now, but I know what day are we on now? Tuesday. So I know Wednesday, Thursday, Friday this week I'm working all late, so I won't be able to stream. So my next day after today is probably Saturday, possibly Sunday, but I have to double check. I don't actually know. I don't remember what my hours are. And yeah, I haven't got next week's rota yet. But what I do is on my Instagram, on my stories usually, before I'll come on, I'll just, you know, put a post up on my stories, and I'll just say, all right, well, I'm going to be coming online soon this evening, or I'm hoping to come on tomorrow. Or it gives you more of an idea because I use that nearly every day. It's like my everyday kind of life. So yeah, it's just kind of a bit easier to contact me on there. If you can't see me on here, I would go to my Instagram and message me or something, if you want to sort of catch me, because yeah, it's just a bit easier. That's the other main platform that I'm on at the moment. Yeah, I'd like to have a set schedule at least, but at the moment with this job it's not possible, and I need the income, so so I'm feel very stuck at the moment. And I want to stream as much as I can, but yeah, I'm limited. If I had my own way, I would just stream and do my drawings and do my tattooing, but I have to go out and got bills to pay and everything, so I can unless I could pay the bills by doing this, and then if I could just do this more, but at the moment I'm not in a position to do that. Oh, that'd be cool. I welcome everyone back. You know, it's nice. I like meeting people and I like chatting and everything. And as I've said before, I'm supposed to be drawing and I end up just talking. But yeah, I like doing this. I like being on. I want to be on more. But yeah, just limited at the moment. Hopefully not forever. Hopefully it'll get better. Yeah, like I said, I mean, I don't like talking about it much because I always feel like I'm asking people, you know, like, oh, you've got to follow me and you've got to donate or do that. Like, I'm not asking for that. It'd be cool. It would, obviously, because it means that I could be at home more. But yeah, I'm not like pressuring people because, you know, I wouldn't like to be pressured either. But yeah, I mean, if I can get to affiliate and just get some money off things like, I don't know, like adverts or subscriptions or something, if that ideally, if that was like enough for me to at least cut my hours down to part-time at work instead of having to do full-time, then, you know, I could definitely be on more. I would be on more. You know, I'd be investing more time into this and into tattooing and everything, which is what I want to do, but I have to invest that time at the moment. I just bang my hand into like full-time work in a kitchen where I'm just getting burnt all the time, and I really don't like it. So yeah, if I don't like asking, but you know, if I can get to that and earn enough to be on here more, then that would be ideal as like a stepping stone on the way to get in a studio in the future. But yeah, that was silly, but then that's me. I do stuff. I think in the last stream I poked myself in the eye or something because I had this I had the camera, like the phone, like this close to my face, and then I was sort of sat up like this and it was here, and I ended up doing that and I ended up flicking my face. If you watch the other stream, that's if it's not there, it'll be on my YouTube, which is again Miss Arayha. So like I'm just trying to do that everywhere so I'm easier to find. But yeah, you'll hear me. You won't see all the chat because it doesn't record that. It just records, you know, like it'll just be me on it. But yeah, you'll probably just see the page that I was supposed to be working on, and just hear me say, I've just caught my eye. It's probably quite funny, but yeah. that's me though. Yeah, that's what I wanted to start. Well, I got pestered to start streaming, but it was to like connect with people, but like kind of show my work and sort of, I don't like build an audience, but like that kind of a thing, you know, to just sort of get out there and everything and connect with people. And hopefully as I learn to tattoo with actual my future tattoo machine that I'm going to get, and on the way to the studio, it would be just another way to connect and like show my work, and hopefully have some people when I get the studio want to come and visit and things like that, and have me do some work on them. But yeah, yeah, and it is fun, but also if I can do like an income that will help give me more time out of, say, the kitchen job, and help me on the way to the studio, then it's something that I would rather do as like an income as well, I guess. It wouldn't be a forever thing. Like I'd still be on, but like then I would be more in the studio. But yes, it's a bit of an odd one, but yeah, like I'd rather be doing that and like say this YouTube, that kind of thing, than and investing time into something that actually is towards the future and worthwhile, rather than, you know, doing people a fried breakfast and just getting my arms covered in burns. So yeah, I've met loads of nice people already. I was actually worried to start doing it because I thought that I'd get a lot of sort of hate comments and things, but yeah, I guess you can just ignore that, you can just ban. But yeah, that's true, they're everywhere, they are everywhere. So I just learned to try and ignore, or like I said, you could just ban. So yeah, I actually got a message. I looked on I've got the app on my phone for Twitch, and it flashes up like whispers and things. But there's one that said like, why did you ban me? But it wouldn't let me click on it to see like, who is this? Because I remember I banned a couple of people because they started advertising like buy followers and stuff like that. And if you listen to my old streams, like you'll hear me laughing about like, yeah, like I would, but also can't afford to even if I wanted to, that kind of a thing. But yeah, they sent me like 4 messages that I couldn't click on, couldn't open. I've still no idea who it is, and they're like, oh, why did you ban me? I don't know who you are, but if you got banned, I've only banned people for that, so maybe that's why, but I can't tell you because it won't let me open the message. So yeah, I don't know, I just, anyone that just makes me really uncomfortable or tries to advertise stuff or spam me with things, or they're really horrible, just, you're just gonna get a ban, because I just don't have time for that. Sorry. I'm not sorry. You deserve it. Sorry. Well, keep saying sorry. I'm not sorry. Sorry to the nice people. You don't have to put up with that. Yeah, I've had a few people already try to like advertise buying followers and stuff, but I don't see the point. You know, even if you had the money and you wanted to, what's the point? Because like, say for example, like you talk about being on here and being an affiliate and like making a bit of money off it or whatever. If you buy followers, you've got to have so many, like you've got to meet, what is it, the 4 requirements or something for being able to be an affiliate, and one of them is having like, is it 50 followers, something like that. But like the other things is like you've got to stream for so many hours and this kind of stuff, but one of them is actually you've got to have so many views per video, you know, in total over the month or something. Wow, there's a random fly, like them little black ones. Go away. But yeah, where do they come from? But yeah, yeah, that's one of the things. You've got to have like so many, like say active viewers or something. If you buy followers, what's the point? They're not going to be active viewers, are they? It's not going to help you. You might get your follower count up, but then you got a high number with no one watching you, so then you're not going to be able to earn, because you have to have so many active views a month or something, from what I understand anyway. Obviously I haven't got it, so I don't know fully, but yeah, like how? And you just wasted your money. Like, you look like you're popular, but you're getting nothing from it. What's the point? Oh, if only I could do that in real life. Wouldn't that be great? Another reason that I want to go to the gym, if I get harassed, they won't harass me for very long, we'll put it that way. Also, if we could have a real life mute button, that'd be great as well. Especially for the people that do preaching in the street. You know, for whatever it is, not just like religious stuff. Do you know the people that just stand there and then they talk really slow but they're shouting? Just don't. It's so annoying. Or like a freeze button. Anyone that's coming up to you, like a charity worker that's, or like a salesperson or something that, like, you know, you just don't want to talk to because maybe you've dealt with another 3 years, you're walking down the street and you're getting sick of it now. Just freeze. That'd be great. Freeze, mute, you know, whatever. That'd be great. Wasn't there a film that had a remote from, how was that shot? Beyond or something, I can't remember it. There was a film where someone went and they had a remote and they could do that. I can't remember what it is. That'd be great, but just not have to have the remote, just sort of like look at someone and just, it just happened. Yeah, that film, what was it? It's not Be Kind, Rewind, because that's a completely different film, and that's about this sort of like indie video store where basically they just ripped off a load of films by filming stuff themselves. And I need to rewatch it because I actually liked it. It wasn't that. Was it Click? I am looking at the chat, thank you. Telling me off. But yeah, that'd be cool. If only it was real. Also, if we're doing that, I'd really like Bernard's Watch as well. If you don't know what that is, if anyone watching this or like coming back watching it, Bernard's Watch was an old English TV show where this kid had a pocket watch and it could just magically stop time. And I think it could rewind time, was that right? It could just mess around with time. And obviously he was called Bernard, so it was called Bernard's Watch, which is pretty good. And there was another one called The Queen's Nose. So we obviously have the Queen on our currency, and this girl had a 50p piece, and when she would rub the face of it, the nose of the Queen on it, she'd get a wish or something. I can't remember all of it now, but yeah, old TV shows. Yeah, I think something like you only had, was it with Bernard's Watch, you only had a set amount of time, and every time he used it, it ate into that. I can't even remember now, but I just remember that it paused time. Yeah, I can't actually remember everything that happened now. I enjoyed watching them. Oh no, it's fine. I need to go soon as well, actually. I need to go to bed. I'm in work in the morning, so yay. Oh no, wait, I'm on the afternoon. I'm doing a close. But yeah, I do need to go to bed soon as well. Because I like being in bed and sleeping. If it didn't have to be anywhere else, I'd just be in bed. I love being in bed. Probably a lot of people can relate to that. Especially when you're really nice and warm and comfy. And when it's cold and you don't want to get out because it's really nice and cozy and warm. Yeah, I want to go to bed soon. I might play a game on my Switch when I'm in bed. Oh, you couldn't speed up the time. Could he slow it down then? I know he could pause it. Yeah, I want to get, right, I want to get, where I am at the minute is like a really small place, and me and Quattro share it. but we were looking. There's like a random fly, so annoying. There's some places nearby that they won't be ready for like, I'd say at least like another year or something. I don't know, but they, you know, when people like buy old buildings and they sort of, this one fly is just really annoying me. I can't see it properly to get it, but yeah, when they redevelop old buildings and like sort of turn them into flats and things like that, there's this one sort of nearby that these people have started working on. It's a grade 2 listed building, and like they've got the concept art of what it's going to look like inside, but obviously like I don't know for sure. We've walked past a few times and looked at the building, you know, through like the little gaps you can see through the bits of boards and stuff, and it looks like it's going to be really cool. Like I'm having a big like garden in the center and everything, but we were saying about having a look at, if they're not too expensive, trying to get one of them, like a larger place than here, so you could have like 2 bedrooms or like some extra. So like I could have my room and have, hopefully they're big enough to have like a studio area in as well, or have like separate other small like officey spaces or something like that, or a big sort of living area that you could section off to do, you know, like to just do the, like videos and stuff like that. So we're looking at things like that. It would be pretty cool to have my own space to do that in. But yeah, I think when I get that, I think I'm going to invest in a really nice bed, like the comfiest bed I can get. Because if I'm at a stage where say for example I'm just doing like streams like this and then designing, maybe I've got like a small part-time job to make the rest of the income up, and I'm on my way to saving up for getting a studio, or I'm working in another small one or renting a room out for it or whatever, that kind of thing. If I'm not doing any of that, I want to be in bed, comfy, and just either watching a film or playing on my Switch or something like that. You know, I'm going to invest in like a really nice comfy bed, because they're like one of the best places to hang out. I don't care. They are. If you have a really nice one, it's worth it. Yeah, but isn't that the point though? Like he didn't just stop time. That's why he ended up wasting having the watch. Wasn't there a dog as well and it died or something? Oh, thank you. My old one. If you look at some of my past streams, it's like I've got really long dark roots, and it's like a really faded out light green, so it almost looks like a minty colour, which this will wash out to. And I'm gonna leave my roots to grow out a little bit again. Probably not as long as what they got, but maybe like half as much or something, because I don't like at the moment where there's no root. Like you can see it's starting to kind of grow a little bit. Like there's some dark bits, but I like the look of a little bit of root, but I won't put dye on, because then obviously when that grows down and I want to lighten it and put colour on, then it messes up lightening your hair. So I like a little bit of root in, and a kind of washed out look a little more. But yeah, there are times when it has to be done fresh again. At the moment, I'm playing Cozy Grove. I like really chill out games. So yeah, I've played. I got it because I got Animal Crossing for it, and then I've not played that for most of this year. I've not bothered playing it because I started playing Stardew Valley, and then I've stopped playing that now because I started playing Cozy Grove. I don't tend to play more than one game at once, apparently. I thought I did, but apparently I just obsess over one game, find a new one, obsess over that, forget about the old game. Feel bad that when I see the little icon for it, like, oh, I've not been on for ages. But then I don't go out, and then I just go on whatever the new game is. And the new one at the moment is Cozy Grove, but I do have a few others lined up. And then there's one that I meant to play, and I bought it on the online store ages ago, and it's like ready to go, and I just haven't played it. And it's something like The Last Campfire or something. If you played it, don't ruin it for me. I'm waiting to play that. But I have the Switch Lite. I'd love to stream, but apparently I can't do that off that one. But Quattro knows how to set all that kind of stuff up, so I'll probably ask him. And he's going to set up the PS4 so that I can play a few things on that. I liked playing on Dreams on that because I could go on other people's things that they've created and explore loads of different genres and that of games and see what people come up with. So if that gets set up, I might start streaming that here and there, just as something a bit different, you know, just as like a different kind of chill out, because clearly I'm not drawing, I'm just chatting. So yeah. Oh, are there? Oh, you'll have to message me that or a link to it so that I can look, because you know what I'm like, I'll just completely forget. I'll say something unless I write it down and take a photograph, and I'll still forget with that. I'll just completely forget. I just need to be reminded all the time. I will 100% forget that you've said that. So you need to remind me. I'm sure there was a dog. It was like a light coloured, was it like a golden retriever, or am I thinking of a completely different show? Unless it was just like the one episode and for some reason that's just stuck in my mind. I think there's like an old man in it as well. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I have the intention of going to do something like drawing or whatever, and then I'll start talking. Two things will happen. Either I will say it's the drawing, either I'll get really into the drawing and forget to talk, which has happened, or I'll just start talking. And I'm someone who, I didn't really grow up with friends or anything. I got used to being on my own a lot, and I got used to talking to myself. Mainly, it sounds weird, like mainly in my own head, because you seem a bit crazy talking out loud. But I can have full-blown conversations with myself. I can argue with myself. I'm not actually crazy, but I can once I get going, I can just talk for hours. I will go off on so many different tangents that yeah, I'll forget what I'm talking about, find something else, go off with that. So yeah, I can talk to myself. To be honest, like, without trying to sound mean, I could have this on and just talk to myself, and completely forget that people are there. You know, if I didn't see the chat was there, I would completely forget. I'd just start drawing and just chatting and everything, and it could end up arguing with myself over something. I don't know. It'd probably be entertaining for everyone else, but yeah, I can talk quite a lot, and I guess that helped when I had a call centre job as well, and kind of didn't help because I'd be chatty with the customers, but then the call would go on quite a long time, but they enjoyed it and they got what they wanted. So yeah, I don't know. Oh, who's your friend? I'll have to see if I can follow them. I want to find like other people that are doing stuff so like we can support each other as well. That'd be really cool. Or like show them mine, and like obviously like I will follow them back and everything and interact. I'm still learning how to do everything on Twitch, so I'm not really like, I need tips on, you know, like how to interact with people properly, other than like this, like how to do it on their streams and stuff like that. But yeah, like show them mine, and if they follow me, I'll follow them back and everything, and we can support each other. It'd be really cool. Oh, thank you. Apparently it's the only nice feature that I have. But there you go, I'll do. There you go, where are you? You can kind of see a little bit better. Ow, caught it in my hair. And if you like glasses but you want to see reflections, there you go. Also, I'm not the best at makeup. I really wanted to learn, but I drew stuff instead, so. But yeah, I actually have really long eyelashes naturally. I don't wear fake eyelashes. I have tried before and I hate the feel of it. I mean, I guess I could do it for like a special occasion, but it just feels like I've got something heavy on my face, and I can constantly, you know, like when you wear glasses you can see the edges of the glasses, which is why I like big ones now because it's less obvious, but you can see the edge. It's like that with lashes. It's like this all the time. If you do that and then you look out and you'll see what I mean. It's like that. I would like to wear them because they can look really cool with certain makeup looks or at events, but I'm not good at applying them and I find them uncomfortable. So yeah, my lashes are long and real. That's probably the best feature of my eyes. I don't know. Oh no, I want to find people like that, and I want to sort of like make friends and everything. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, show her my streams and that, and yeah, if she follows me and that, I'll follow her back. And if she's got an Instagram as well, that'd be really cool. Cause like I followed another lady earlier. Let me just find her. Give me a second. I've got my laptop here. Let me just find her. Her Instagram. She's on another lady that I've just sort of connected with on Instagram. That she likes. She has like a similar style to what I like. I just haven't really been able to wear any of the stuff, but like I said at the start of my stream, I'm going to start doing that now. On Instagram she's let me clarify, but she's that on Twitch as well, so it's like LEMME and then clarify. So yeah, if they're on Twitch and Instagram and that, yeah, I'll follow each other. Yeah, get her to get in touch and that'd be cool. But yeah, I am actually gonna have to go now because my bed is calling me, and I'm actually getting really tired. So yeah, I will be on. I'm hoping to be on Saturday evening. I will post on my Instagram when I find out my rota for work. So if you have a look on there, it's the same as my Twitch name. So it's just easier to find, and usually on my stories I'll just post on there to say when I'm coming online, because it's a bit hard for me to sort of set up a schedule on Twitch at the moment with not having a set work rota. So yeah, have a look on there, and I'll try and get on Saturday. I know for the next 3 nights I won't be able to because of work, but I will try on Saturday and possibly Sunday, but I can't remember what time I finish. And yeah, I don't know next week's yet, so as soon as I find out I'll probably put it up on there when I'm coming on. But yeah, it's nice meeting everyone. Oh, let me just type that in quick before I go, and then I can search for her on here. 1 second. Right, I'm just going to double check with you before I go. And it probably is the right one. Does your friend have a sort of like blue pen drawing as her Instagram profile picture? I mean, I'm pretty sure it's the right one. Yes, okay, I'm following now. I have followed. I'm going to send a message and say hi so you can let your friend know. But yeah, I just wanted to double check that before I went off. But yeah, I'm going to have to go now because I really want to go to bed and I really want to play my game. But yeah, I will. So yeah, thanks everyone for coming on. I will be on hopefully Saturday. I will let people know when I'm going to be on my Instagram stories, so that then hopefully you'll be able to catch me, or at least you'll know that I'll have been on. You can go back and watch after or whatever. Yeah, and if you ever miss any of these, even though they're really long and everything, because I don't edit them at all, which I should probably start doing when I upload them to YouTube, but I just save them onto YouTube in case anyone misses anything, because I know they get deleted off Twitch after a while, so they're on my YouTube as well, which is also the same name as on here. So yeah, okay. Have a good night. See ya.